Hello again, everybody, and welcome to a special episode of Minecraft. Now, from the looks of it, I am just in a normal river, just placing some normal seagrass around here. I'm in a desert, so that's just normal. But it's not exactly like that. I don't know what kind of vibe I'm going for here, but anyway. This is the biggest project I have ever... Oh, let me mention first. We're here with my girlfriend, Jacky Shark. Say hello, Jacky Shark. You're on the tree.
This is me. I'm on a tree.
Okay, this is the biggest thing I have ever built in Minecraft. This is my biodome. So, I've done this all in survival, and I'll prove that to you guys later. But first, I'll do a nice little tour. So, let's begin outside. This is a 76 block radius dome. If you want to know how I built it, and if you don't believe me, I will tell you guys that I did use World Edit, but not in the way that you'd think. I used World Edit in order to spawn in a 76 radius dome in a super flat world in single player. Then once I had generated that in, I went to that super flat world every once in a while, and I got the patterns for each circle, each ring here, and that took me about a month just to finish the dome. But lately, Jacky's been helping me. This is my project, she's got one of her own, but I have been working on the biomes, and we just put, as you saw, I just put the last finishing touch on this project. So, let's go ahead and go in. First thing that I want to point off, we've got a 5-way beacon in the middle, and that gives you super buffs when you're inside. And it gives you, let's see if it'll actually give it to me. Hello, there we go. So you got jump boost 2, speed 2, strength 2, resistance, regen, and haste 2. So it's been, ever since I got that in here, it's been a breeze. But anyway, let's go in order of biome. So, I built this desert first. I'm really proud of this one because I like the little architecture. Do you like it, Jacky? I think it's Jacky's favorite too. Is it your favorite?
I love the desert. It's really cute.
Yeah, I like, so a river goes through all of them except for the dark forest, but we'll get to that. So this river snakes through, it starts here in the desert and it goes all the way around. But anyway, so we've got a nice little archway here going over the river. There's cactuses everywhere, or cacti everywhere, and that is because I used to have very few, but Enderman will pick up the blocks and then place them back down, so they kind of just multiply over time. And I've been around in this area for days upon days, so we've had lots of time to do that. The next one that I did was the plains. This one is obviously very simple. Kind of late, I decided to make each short tree have a light source in it. So once it turns nighttime, you guys will be able to see how that looks. So here's the plains, pretty straightforward. It's just, a plains.
Pretty plain.
Also, I want to mention that underneath, before I go any further, underneath is this. I wanted to spruce it up a little bit. Instead of it just being this flat floating island, I added spikes with sea lanterns everywhere, and in the middle there's a very large spike, and I centered it over this ravine in the middle of the ocean, just so that the spike could go further down. And also, the wall goes all the way down to the ocean floor, so the only way in, or the only ways in, are these 4 access points, north, south, east, and west. And here's another instance of Enderman taking my stuff. Oh, there it is, over here. So Enderman will constantly come and pick up the blocks that I've placed and move them, which is very annoying, but I'm glad I found that one pretty easily. Anyway, so that was the plains. Next thing I did was the big spruce forest, which was a lot of fun. The mushrooms have really grown over time. There were not this many when I first placed it, but this one caused a lot of problems. This is the reason that I decided, I was thinking about adding lights to the trees once I built this one because it spawned a lot of mobs, especially, it would spawn them during the day, but at nighttime even, at nighttime it would just accentuate that. But there's a lot of big trees here, and lots of lights in the trees. It's a very thick forest, and it's got these little mossy things here, and lots of mushrooms. The next is the tundra. I had to move the lights in the trees up because they were melting the snow, and that was a problem to me. All of these, might I add, have very nice borders. You can tell when each one goes to the next. A desert to the grass to the podzol to the snow. But that starts to fade a little bit over into the next ones, but that's okay. So this one's very straightforward, just like the plains, nice and flat. It's got a nice little icy water pool here. I studied Minecraft terrain a lot in order to build these things. Also, the beach goes along the whole thing, but this one, there is a... Whoa. I don't know what just happened. This has Silk Touch on it, so that definitely should have given me my snow piece back, but it didn't, so that sucks. Let me go fix that real quick. This is my storage chest, by the way, or my storage chests. This is where everything was kept. Once I got the resources, I just keep them in these chests. This was all glass, and I wound up with this much glass after finishing the dome. I had to fill these 9 chests multiple times. It wasn't just one thing. It was like somewhere close to 40,000 blocks I had to place. It was very tedious, but I'd just do it in my spare time, and I finally got through it. Anyway, let me grab an extra piece of snow. And it is becoming nighttime, so you guys will be able to get the full effect of the lights and how they make things better around here. But yeah, this is the beach, but as you can see, the water is frozen in the tundra biome, so that was a fun little detail I decided to add. Okay, there's Jacky falling from the trees, like George of the Jungle. What are you doing, babe? Hello?
Just doing my thing.
Okay. Anyway, so we got a bamboo jungle here. So the tall trees over there, as you can see, and over here, do not have glowstone in them, but you don't really need it because the glowstone is more to keep mobs from spawning in the biomes here. But there's glowstone in these bushes as well. So I feel like I did a pretty good job in this one. I made this rainforest really thick. Like it's hard to get through even. And that's pretty accurate.
Oh no!
Boy.
Should I sleep and then first you sleep?
No. It's okay.
What?
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, you should leave. I'll sleep. We've got a bed up here that we just use every time that we need to sleep. These phantoms are in here. All right. So you guys got somewhat of an effect of what it looks like at night, but before phantoms could ruin everything as usual, because phantoms are the worst mob in the freaking game.
Facts.
I'm getting 30 frames. I wonder if my VSync's off. It is off. There we go. Okay. Anyway.
Can I come back?
Yes, you can come back. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
That's fine.
Well, now I'm getting less frames. Oh, I know why. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. Be right back. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. Anyway, so, moving on from the rainforest, we got next to this one is the swamp. Now this one I'm also pretty proud of. I did these lily pads and, this like flat water area, like in a swamp. I had to handcraft these trees because you cannot grow swamp trees, so that was difficult. And I love the blue flowers. Blue flowers really just add to it. So that's that. Moving on is the normal forest. And as you can see here, there's not much special about it. I kind of themed it with lilacs because lilacs are kind of like the flower that you see in a normal forest. Also, let me note that this is where the river goes out. Oh yeah, and just in the swamp area there are lily pads in the river, so I thought that was a fun touch. But anyway, so then the river comes out and the forest finishes up. If I can even get through here. And lastly is the dark forest. Now this one was a lot of fun. I used the new shroom lights from the Nether update and I popped them in here. It doesn't look beautiful, but Oh man, this really doesn't look beautiful. Oh, I just destroyed that and it is now gone. Oh, I can do this. I see. So once you destroy this, you basically are screwed because you can't put it back the same way. Well, that sucks. No, the mushroom block.
Well, that was like that before.
No, I mean, yeah, I know. I just can't. I can never replace it. I'd have to grow a new one. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that right now. We're just gonna ignore that.
It's fine. Nobody's gonna get on you for it.
So yeah, and then this one I did a little lake in here with a nice little tree in the middle. I did peonies as the flower of choice for this biome here. And last, let's go up this hill that is in the middle to the top where the beacon is and show you guys where all of the biomes converge. Now this is, well, I already went up here when I slept, but I can finally destroy this bed because I'm never going to need it again because this is now a tourist attraction rather than somewhere that I am 24/7. So every single thing, by the way, in each biome is completely perfectly on the border. I figured out ways to either get it perfect or just cut down the leaves to make it look natural. But each thing, if you just trust me, each thing is exactly like this right here is the border of this biome. Right here, right here, right here. So this and this are both in this border, and then this and this are both in the dark forest border. So each thing is exactly in its border. So we've got the desert, the plains, we've got this giant tree somehow fit, we got the tundra, we've got the jungle, which is nice right there, we've got the swamp, and we've got the dark forest. And on the very edge I put one item from each of the different biomes that kind of signifies which biome it is. And so we got a flower, a dead bush, a lily of the valley, a lilac, a lily pad, a bamboo stick, and just grass because I couldn't think of anything else to do. And also because, oh, and a mushroom. Also because the snow right here would melt from the beacons. So there it is, guys. That is the biggest thing I have ever built in Survival Minecraft. Now, let me prove to you that I did build it in Survival Minecraft, and I will do so by showing you guys where I got all of my main resources. First of all, I'll give you guys a short tour of like our houses, and I'll also pop by Jacky's project just to feature that, and she can give us a short tour. Don't go through every room, please.
There's not even anything in them, so
Yeah.
It's not really worth it.
But you can give us a short tour. So let's pop over there. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of stuff into my chest.
My God.
What happened?
There are so many iron golems back at your house.
I know. Okay.
I know, I can't even count.
I know, that's what I was saying earlier. There's literally just a billion.
I'm gonna count.
So this is my tree farm. Or this, I don't know why I said tree farm. This is my house. This is one of my favorite houses that I've ever built in the game. It's got a nice little porch. First of all, it's in the water. That's the main special thing. We got the porch. We got my bedrooms up there. A nice little book room in there. A living room, a kitchen over there. And a family room over there. And then underneath, down here, here's the inside. Lots of different things, just decorated as a house would be. And then down in here is an underwater basement. So this is where all the magic happens, obviously. Got the enchanting table, brewing, everything in here. Jacky's here. And so that's all of that. I would use our fun little underwater transport system, but I kind of want to show the upstairs. But we've got everyone's house linked here. We've got several other friends that play on the server, but we all have these nice little water elevators, piston water elevators, designed to take you up and then turn right back into it down. Anyway, let's go back up. Do my quick exit here. So we got our villagers in here, which has been a huge source of mending and a lot of stuff. All of my crap is kind of crappy right now because I have died several times. I fell off the end the last time because I just had that on, or I had my chest plate on, and I just jumped right off because I thought my wings were on. So that's another story. Anyway, so there's the nut hut. That's what we call it, the nut hut, for reasons unknown. And then there's the farm here, and the iron golems with the new update no longer need to stay near the villagers. They used to accumulate on top of the nut hut, but now they just wander through my farm. So we got all my farms here. I went all out on my farm here, plus there's horses here. I went all out on my farms on the server. I've never done every farmable item before, but I've got trees, I've got wheat, potatoes, carrots, beets. I've even got chorus fruit over there, netherwort, cactus, chickens, sheep, pigs, cows. I've got berries back there. I've got I've got cocoa beans, and I've got rabbits, and that's pretty much. Oh, and the bamboo, sugarcane, pumpkins, and melons. That's pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's every farmable item in the game, besides like evil mobs and iron golems. But that's about it. As we can see here, Jacky has tried to kill this creeper. Oh no! She actually did kill something over there. I was gonna roast you for missing the creeper a billion times, but I see the XP balls. So you must have killed something over there.
Yeah, I killed a creeper.
Anyway, there's the beacon. So let me fly up. Well, first of all, let's go show to sleep in the nut hut real quick. Just to get rid of the zombies and whatnot. Alright, and then we'll fly over to Jacky's house. You sleep? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll fly on over to Jacky's house.
Did you show them your map?
Oh yeah, the map wall. That's another big thing. Whoop. Here's spawn right here. And here's my house and where we are. And there's all of Jacky's stuff. There's all of my stuff. And here's our world. Or a small part of our world, obviously. Alright, let's head up. Oops, I didn't have my wings deployed. There we go. Alright, so we've got, this is our friend Trevor's house. Our friend Logan's house is down there. Let me fly up higher. There we go. So here's Jacky's farms over here. Same kind of idea, except for, oh, she's got bees. That's the one thing that I'm missing. She's got bees. But she doesn't have chorus fruit and netherwort like I do. But she's got bees. Bees are cuter anyway, so she kind of wins. So there's her house. I really like the style of her house. There's a stair missing from there, but it's okay. So she's got a cute little house, double-story house, pretty simple. She likes cats. She has 4 cats in real life and a dog, so she's kind of emulated that, even though they don't really look at all the same. Any one of them really doesn't look at all the same.
I had one that looked a lot like one of my cats, and I accidentally killed him, so I have a little string that he dropped framed in the kitchen.
Yeah. So here's her kitchen, there's her bed, dining room, whatnot, loft, and a little roof access. But here is her nice little project that she's been doing. Or not little, it's quite big. She's got her own beacon, nice pink beacon. And she has been doing a rainforest treehouse city, which is quite stunning, if I do say so myself.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So, if you want to give us a short tour. I mean, I don't know if there's much of a tour to be had.
There's really not much of a short tour either. I don't know if I'm ever even...
Here, I have an idea. I'll just go through the main bit, like the big rooms.
Yeah, but a lot of the main rooms are this way.
Yeah, but I want to go through this one.
Okay.
I can get over there, okay. So as you can see, it's just a huge. Well, first of all, here's the honeymoon suite. So there's that. But it's just a huge network of houses and trees. That's kind of a big one, but we're gonna skip that one because I want to go to this one. I'll just slam the door in her face. It's got this nice little. She's got this gazebo style on top of the big trees, It's got this nice little seating area, beautiful view everywhere you go. But if you go up here, and you can go all the way up here, the trapdoor has vines growing on it,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
It does, if you don't use it for a while, then it does that.
That's funny. Okay, so then going this, you know the best ways, obviously. So how do we get to your big kitchen room?
Okay, then let's go down the spiral staircase.
Down. Okay, that's the last thing I would have thought. All right,
Because
so that's where we started.
Because that was the wrong thing to do. That's why
Yeah,
that was the last thing that you would have thought.
I didn't think at all that was the way.
Oh, it's important to note that I love these fences like with log designs, but it takes so long to do it.
Yeah, she's
So
got giant
there's
pillars
a lot
going
of
down.
like if I actually wanted to take the time, then every single bridge would have these, but I'm not trying to do that
That'd be
right
insane.
now.
All right.
But I shouldn't be talking because you spent 3 years building that glass dome.
Yeah,
So.
that took quite a while. All right, coming up here. Here's her biggest room. So we've got this nice, very, very nice, like panoramic view, big kitchen area, seating area, flowers, and a rooftop view. Everything is beautiful in here. I also want to hit up some of my favorite spots, which would be in here, I believe. I like this. Just a very small, hidden little sleeping room. There's also that one room that has... Oh no, it's this one. That has the glass corners. I like this a lot. So, I like this one. This is one of my favorites. And along with that, I also like the tunnel. So I'm going to fly over there. Hup. So as you can see, it's just a very extensive, very expanded, large... Oh, this goes to the bottom. Cool. So you could get to the street up there, but if you want to take the cool way, go through the tunnel. And then you're just in the same place. I don't know why I think that's so cool, but I like the tunnel. But that's it. And then here's this big room if you wanted to see this one. I like how it's covered by vines.
Yeah.
And it goes down to this secret little balcony. Very cool. Anyway, that is Jacky's project. Well done, Jacky.
Thanks.
It has certainly been, we've been building both of these. Well, I was building the dome long before she was building this, but this has been our grind for a while now, and it is finally coming to a close. And I would like to announce firsthand that Jacky and I will be starting a Minecraft survival series together. But
Oh no.
the content of which I will not be discussing right now. That will be a surprise for when the series comes out. So, but that will be coming out. I'm not sure. It'll probably be after The Witness and possibly after Undertale, because it will take us a while to record. I doubt it'll be coming out after Rad, though. So you guys don't even know what any of these are, because none of them will have come out by the time I'm posting this video, which will be immediately after we are done filming it. But anyway, that is all besides the point. Jacky's beautiful house and project are wonderful, but back to the main topic at hand. I want to show you guys exactly where I have been, or at least I had been for a very long time, very many times. Back in our nether. So our nether was generated in 1.15, so a lot of the stuff, none of the new stuff is around except for if you go flying off into the distance. Jacky, I don't know why you followed me, because I'm worried. I'm worried
I'm
about...
gonna fly anywhere. I'll just
Okay.
hang around.
You could meet me there. You could get to the desert base through the stronghold way if you wanted to.
Okay, then I'll do that.
You remember where it is?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna fly around, because this is the quickest way. I've done this trek several times, so I've kind of mastered the vibe. There we go. So, this is the desert base. This is a small little hut that I made to help myself. So, The first thing you notice when you come here is that just everything is ripped up to shreds. There's also a giant tower because Jacky and I played King of the Ladder one night. But so everything here, it's just a vast expanse of land that I have cleared sand from. All of this sand. And also in here, I had an auto smelting system so I could put 15 stacks of glass in at a time, just like this, and chuck 12 coal blocks in these furnaces, and it would just smelt as I was farming other stuff. But I have an ender chest here. I think I took everything from the chests. I did so. There's Jacky. This is my quarry. It got all the way down there, and that was all the stone that I needed, surprisingly. I mean, I got stone from other places, like when I was doing the dirt, and sometimes when I was doing the sand. But surprisingly, this was all the stone that I needed to build the entire thing, which is very odd because you can see how much... Oh, right, I got more stone from here, actually. But you can see how much stone was used in it. The hill, by the way, in the center of the biodome is not filled. And as well as if the how have I already run out of pumpkin pie? I literally bought pumpkin pie from the villagers like 40 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah. So if the ground of any given biome in the biodome goes deeper than 2 blocks, then below that is sandstone for the most part because I was running out of stone and I didn't want to completely run out. But here's the desert base, so if you were doubting that I actually did get every single block legit, here's the proof. So that is that, and that's where I got all my dirt. And besides that, everything else was pretty straightforward. I just got saplings and flowers and bones and all of that good stuff. And yes, so the last thing I want to do for this video is to go back to the biodome and officially destroy the chests outside of it, that platform where all my storage chests are, because that will be a very rewarding feeling. Even though there's several stacks of glass in there and probably other useful items, I am just going to completely get rid of it because I don't even want to work through storing anything now. So now that I'm done with this giant project on this server, by the way, this is a private server, one of our friends runs it, but Jacky and I will be starting a series on a server that I will be running from my own computer. But yes, so now that I've finished this project on the server, though, I'm pretty much done. I have barely anything left to do. I mean, the only thing I could think of would be to get another...
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Sorry. I'm sorry. The piglin attacked me.
The only thing I could think to do besides, I mean now at this point, would be to get a new set of armor because my stuff is kind of poop. But not really necessary because I'm not going to play on here anymore. But anyway, let's get a top view. Also, just appreciate how large this dome really is. I can't, the jump boost isn't reaching me. I want to be able to jump too. Hup, 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 hup. Come on now. It's got to be reaching me. I'm literally so close to it. Are you kidding me? Okay, so here is the dome. It truly is enormous. And the lights in the trees actually wound up doing quite a lot of favor for the biomes. Like, basically the whole thing's lit up, except for the desert, obviously, because there's no trees. The plains is kind of dark, and then from the top down, these two are somewhat dark, but not super dark. And then there's a couple dark spots because I didn't put any glowstone in the big trees in the forest. But here's the center all the way down, and now let's destroy these chests. Jacky, will you be joining me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Are you down there?
No, I'm right behind you.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
All right. Here we go.
How are we destroying them?
By breaking them with an axe.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like a...
Oh my god. Should we make a piece of TNT?
I have a couple pieces.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Heck
except I
yeah.
want all this dark oak that I harvested.
Let's see if I want to take anything from here. I'll take the blue orchids. That's about the only useful thing. And a few stacks of glass, I guess. As much as I can carry, because I can make it into glass panes, trade with the villagers. Let's go get your pieces of TNT. I'll do that real quick.
Okay.
I'm going. I think I know where it is,
Okay.
because I remember seeing it. Alright. And this will be the final gesture of... This is like the breaking of the wine bottle. Is that what people do? I don't know. For like a bat mitzvah or something? I don't know. Don't you like
I
break a
don't know
bottle?
enough about that. I don't think we either know enough about this stuff that we should be talking about.
Well, if someone wants to get offended, they can. That's not my problem. Alright, there we go. Boom. Boom. I'm bringing 5 pieces of TNT. I'm absolutely gonna... We're gonna light this thing up. Hopefully it doesn't shoot and hit the glass.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, just do one at a time then.
No, I'm doing
Because
3.
No,
I'm
babe,
doing it.
please.
I'm doing it.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the ender chest real quick, because that's quite useful. Oh, I can't carry it. And toss my mushroom blocks. 1, 2, move. 3. It's quite close.
God.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not how I wanted to do it, but that works too. Oops, I'm not flying. Is it lit? Oh, here it goes.
It's lit. It's happening.
Yes! Look at all the crap that just
sick.
fell out of it. Look at how much stuff just fell.
Wow. Whoa!
That is so
That's
cool.
so cool.
All
server
the
just
stone.
explodes.
Yeah, the server is legit gonna explode. I think there's more stone in this last chest. It blew up everything except for one chest. Are you kidding me? That's so unsatisfying. Get it. There we go. Alright. That is so cool. I like just swimming through this.
Ew, it's so weird to swim through it and not hear any like popping sounds of like you collecting it.
It's like, oh, this is so weird. It's like swimming through stars. I like it. That was one of the coolest things. This is one of the coolest things I've seen in this game. You don't
Not
usually
the
have like
gigantic dome.
besides the gigantic dome, yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode or this video. Not an episode. It's definitely not a series. But yep. So there's my biodome. I'm quite proud of it, if I do say so myself.
You should be.
It's taken about 2.5 months, I think. I started about 2.5 months ago. And here's the end of it. So I'm probably going to have our friends send us the world file so that I can have this just somewhere on my computer if I ever want to visit it again. Remember exactly what kind of feat I have accomplished. But as for my time on the server, I think it has come to a close. Maybe I'll help Jacky finish up on the ground of her rainforest, and that would be about the last thing I'd have to do on this server. But this is definitely the biggest end game kind of project I've ever done. Actually, I really usually don't go into the end game. Once I defeat the Ender Dragon, I'm usually done. But this time I decided we'd go further and do the Wither and get beacons, and then I was like, well, let's do a big end project, might as well. And this is what resulted. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Jacky, if you want to say some parting words.
Hold on. Hold on. Everything is under control.
Oh my god, I almost just hit you.
Yeah, I know, I was there.
Shut up. Alright. Oh, I almost sniped that spider.
Parting words. Is there ever a proper way to say goodbye? Just kidding. I'm very honored that you wanted me to be a part of this tour. It made me feel special. Well, and I can't wait to do our series.
By the way, guys, she doesn't have a blue streak in her hair. She's not that kind of girl. I hate that her.
Oh my gosh, wait, no, let me clarify. I haven't been on this account since I was like 10 or 11. And I guess I just had this skin. Don't remember ever spending money on it, but
no, you don't spend money on skins.
At least not back then. Wait, but you buy skins, right?
Oh, on Xbox you do.
On Xbox you do. Sorry guys.
She's
I ditched PC for a while and then I was settling for Xbox and then I came back for quarantine. It
that's her
was a very
story.
good decision.
Those were her
That's
parting
that's my
words.
story. Those are my parting. Okay, okay. Yes. Goodbye.
Thank you guys so
No
much
more.
for watching, and I will see you all in whatever video comes next. Goodbye.